What is going on, guys? MJ2005 Gundam here, and today I'm gonna be unboxing the Bandai High Grade Gundam Geminass Unit 1. Now, it is hard to believe that this is a Bandai because it has a colored box, it has everything. Basically, it's the After Colony line, and of course you do have some very descriptive images on the side, which is never the case for Bandai kits. And yeah, I think this thing is supposed to be a retail release, and now the number is gone, which is a little bit unnatural for something like designed like this. So maybe Bandai actually intended to release this as a regular release, if not some sort of website exclusive for Japan and a regular release on the other parts of the world, just like the AZ Gundam or the AZ Gundam if you're from America. But unfortunately, yes, this thing is a Bandai really cheeky move there, because you do have colored box art, which is very detailed. You do have some descriptions on the sides of the box, and of course this thing does cost an arm and a leg when it comes to just a basic high grade like this, because this thing costs me 229 Hong Kong dollars, because obviously it is premium. But let's take a crack in under the box lid and let's take a look at what is included in the contents. So first of all, we do have the multicolored A plates. So the A2 plate is just a replica of that part right there, and I'm really liking the very just like bright colors. Like basically the primary colors are just extremely bright. Unfortunately, yeah, I really cannot set up my lighting correctly, so you guys cannot really get the impression of how bright it is, but it's a very rich blue with kind of like a rich red and also a lemon, yeah, not really necessarily lemon, a little bit darker than lemon yellow. And of course we have the white here, which on paper sounds terrible for like a color scheme, but the Geminass did pull it off. Now obviously we're gonna get the Unit 2 later on, which I don't think I'm gonna get, because I've seen reviews of the Unit 1 and the articulation is questionable. Now we do have the B plate over here, B2 plate, it's a part of this, and of course the plates are sliding because there's a Trubbish plushie here. Never mind that, and we do have some of the frame parts. It looks extremely detailed and looking like the C clips over here, so this thing is probably gonna be using something like that is inspired from the fine build engineering. If you do not know what that is, it's basically the 30-minute mission joint. So there's two C clips, or one C clip in the Gundam's case, that makes up the joint, and then there's the cover to go over it. So yeah, that's basically the fine build engineering stuff. And of course we do have a selection of hands, which is pretty nice. And then we do have the C plates over here. So basically C1 and C2. C2 is a replica of the outer section right here. So of course we do have the head, and of course basically all the white armor, nothing really too special. And the beam sabers do look pretty interesting, not gonna lie. And then we do have your regular sheet of polycaps, so this thing is gonna be unpredictable as all hell. And then we do have some SP13 beams, just in case you want to steal that for, not wink the fake new Gundam, or if you just want to use it on the Geminass. I don't know, it's up to you. And of course you do have a set of stickers, and yep. The stickers are okay. There is a lot of stickers, but it just depends on where they're going, because I know that these circles over here are just enhancements, and of course we do have these sensors over here and color correcting stickers for some of the events, but I'm not really sure where the white ones go. I'm not really too familiar with the G unit series, but yeah, maybe this will actually intrigue me. And of course we do have some decals right here, so if you want to decal this thing up, go right ahead. And then let me put this crap back in the box before I lose it. Now we do have an instruction manual, which looks like pretty much the generic high-grade Universal Century instruction manual, which does kind of throw shade at Bandai turning, like correcting their decision, changing their minds as to releasing this as a retail release. Not really sure what I'm talking about there, but yeah, my mind is really just up in the clouds today. And of course, rotating to the back, there really isn't anything like this in like generic Bandai instruction manuals, apart from the Second Victory, because the Second Victory does have like one page describing all of the armaments, but we do not get like a full-on like instruction manual like this. And also the Build Divers kits, Build Divers, Build Fighters. I built the Extreme Owl. It does have something like this, but yeah, not really something from the Universal Century has kind of like a detailed instruction manual when it comes to Bandai kits, so it's a little bit throwing a little bit of shade. So let's rotate it into the instruction manual. It's basically generic stuff over here. So yeah, I'm not gonna say it again. And of course we have the key up here, no order of assembly because this thing's not built diverse. And we have the body and the head and the arm, left arm, legs, feet, all kind of good stuff. And the waist, everything is completed within the black and white pages. And of course we got the backpack over here starting off. And it looks as though this thing could be using the double peg system. So yeah, this thing is going to be customizable. And then we do have the shield and then the rifle, which looks to have pretty good color separation, not going to lie. And of course the beam sabers that are going to be stored on the backpack. And of course there is an adapter apparently to mount this thing onto an action base. So not really sure what this thing is going to be like. But I'm still like holding a little bit of doubt about this kit because I've seen reviews of it. But if this thing is going to be as good or even one-ups the old like Geminass, even though I don't have that, I have the Icicle APS, which is basically a remodeled Geminass from what I know. But if this thing one-ups the Icicle APS, this thing is probably going to be a recommendation. But it's kind of cheeky that Bandai actually did all of this to the instruction manual and the box art, and also just the box in general, while this thing is a P Bandai. So, shame on you, Bandai. Release this as a regular release initially, but then, yeah, why not? Just go ahead and release it as a P Bandai. But anyways, this is going to wrap it up for the Geminass Unit 1. I don't know if I'm going to be picking up the upgrade sets, but I might as well because I got the Geminass already. But that's going to wrap it up for this unboxing, and I'll see you all later. Peace.